Sinister Tales News, where we will have a 3-day series on how when an individual discovers their fate, it impacts their actions moving forward, resulting in a change of character.
Yes, and we will have a special guest today, Macbeth, talking about the big battle at Forres. But before he comes on, we will have a weather report.
It seems to be quite loud outside, with thunder booming, lightning striking, and dark clouds bringing in non-stop rain. By thy clock 'tis day, and yet dark night strangles the traveling lamp.
It doesn't seem like we will be seeing the sun for a while.
Okay, here we have Macbeth joining us.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for having me on the show.
We are so happy to have you. So we heard the battle was long but successful. How did you feel about it?
Yes, we fought a good battle, but when we thought it was over, the Norwegian king brought in his soldiers and kept us on our toes. But we fought with every bit of energy in us to leave the battlefield filled with skulls.
Wow, how impressive of you. You must be so proud of yourself.
Well, I give all my success to the king. He has done great things for me and this land.
Wow, how honorable of you.
All hail Thane of Glamis!
All hail Thane of Cawdor!
All hail King Hereafter!
How kind of you ladies to say such things, but I would never dream of being king.
We shall see about that.
Well, thank you for your time. I must be going now. The king is coming to my castle tonight.
Of course, have a good evening and stay true to yourself, for there is always something watching. We are back, and there is some breaking news. Early this morning, King Duncan was found dead after staying the night at Macbeth's castle.
We don't know who has committed this terrible crime, but there is suspicion going around.
We will have another special guest, Lady Macbeth, to tell us a bit about the tragedies that occurred this morning.
Please welcome Lady Macbeth.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
We are glad to have you. After hearing about the incident, how are you handling it?
It was so hard hearing the news this morning. We had such a splendid time last night, and so sad to see it end this way. I'm very concerned for Macbeth, seeing that Duncan was so close and dear to him. I fear he's losing his honor and becoming weak.
Do you have any suspicion as to who could commit this terrible crime?
I don't know exactly, but his guards were extremely drunk and foolish to leave the king unattended. Malcolm and Donalbain have fled the country, and that seems a little suspicious to me.
Well, thank you for your time, Lady Macbeth, and take good care of your husband, who unfortunately could not be here considering the horrific circumstances.
Yes, I will try my best to console Macbeth, and thank you for having me.
Some very interesting information from our guests.
Oh, those owls always seem to be near. I wish they would mind their own business sometimes.
Yes, I had a terrible sleep last night. I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry.
Wow, it seems that everyone had a bit of a rough night. I am intrigued to see how Macbeth changes based on his actions moving forward.
Yes, me too. Well, thank you for joining us, and see you next week for more news, weather, and insight.